Do you have the agenda from the computer?
Oh, yeah, I've got everything.
All right.
The minutes, the agenda, and the water study, yes, sir.
Okay, on your February minutes,
Uh-huh.
there's another paragraph been added under other, on those minutes, and it just says that we requested to move the April planning board meeting from April 30th to April 23rd.
I see that.
Okay, then you got updated.
I've got it.
All right.
That's
And-
fine.
And
Have you started the video feed yet?
I don't know, but yeah, it's in the process.
Between his house,
It should come up live.
In the road?
yeah,
No.
he doesn't. See, Kendall lives there. See, there's a lot in there.
But you gotta check and see, I think those are green space lots.
Who?
I think those are green space lots.
Could be, but if Fred didn't want it, if Fred sold that, see, I told him not to do that.
No, those
aren't
that's-
Fred's.
If they're green space,
Those
they're,
are individual ones.
Yeah.
Two different people on this one.
Okay, well, if someone wants to come in there and buy a house, build a house.
they're green space.
John
they
told
can,
Gordon that they couldn't build it anymore.
There it is.
On his driveway, and I said he's wrong. You can build two houses on a driveway,
Oh, okay.
just like mine. Breaker one night.
Pictures. There we go. Thank you, Riley.
You're double Mike, John.
One goes up my ass and one goes down.
Let's say 9.
Okay,
We're all on.
basically.
All right.
Dress me up, you can't take me anywhere.
Good morning and welcome to the March 29th Planning Board. Call to order at 9 a.m. The chair requests adoption of the agenda as presented.
I'll approve.
And then now we're asking a question.
Approved and seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next is the approval of the January and February minutes. Does anyone have any corrections? Hearing none, I'll move for approval of both minutes.
Make a motion, you got it?
Motion by Robbie, second by John. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right. Moving right along, old business, the comprehensive plan update. We started meeting to write a final version that we will try to have all of them ready so that we can present them for the public meeting. And then after that meeting, if there are any changes or we want to make changes, we can, and then the planning board will take the one we have today, we'll take it home, and if you see any changes, if you'll send them back to Preston with a copy to me, we'll make them. Otherwise, we'll adopt them as they are and have those chapters done. Preston, if you want to cover, if you have anything that you want to cover on those.
Yeah, just quickly, what we're doing right now is going back through the chapters, looking at what we discovered in our meetings with staff and the different committees, and then as well as what we had in the public hearings and the surveys, and making the final adjustments to the chapters. And so that's what you see. We went through 6 and 8. Or 5 and 8, I'm sorry. 5 is the land use, and we started on 6. Excuse me. 5 I'm still working on. It's the land use. I'm having some formatting challenges with it, but other than that, you should be seeing it pretty soon. But this is chapter 8. There were some goals that were accomplished since we first wrote the plan. Those are going into a table at the back of the book or back of the plan which will be a list of sort of accomplishments or goals that we have achieved or have made significant progress on. And so that's where when you see these strike-throughs of certain goals or strategies, they won't disappear completely. They'll go to that appendix to show that progress is being made. And then if there are any other strategies or anything that we've come up with in these meetings, you'll see those as well.
Basically, the stuff that's highlighted in red, it's coming out.
Yeah,
right?
you should have got two versions. One version basically shows what was marked out or what was deleted, and that kind of is a little more informative than the sort of final clean version. The other version just shows you what would be the new updated version. But this one kind of shows you what changes we made, we've made some wording sort of changes. We also made some changes in the goals that were updated and that sort of thing. Did you have something?
Did you have something, Joe?
No, I have a little trouble hearing Preston. I have to switch to the online feed to hear him, so I'm a little bit delayed. But I did hear his presentation.
Maybe I did. Can you hear me better if I speak into the microphone, or is it through the phone? Through the phone? Okay. Okay. But other than that, what you see before you is just that markup and then the clean version. If there's any changes or anything that you see from those edits that we made, just let me know. We'll make those changes.
And then we will vote on this chapter and any others that he gets hard mailed to us or emailed. If we get chapter 6 wrapped up, and I know we were working on chapter 5, we've been doing on that. You can't do them in the sequence they are, because some of them, you don't write them until you've got all the parts that precede it. For example, you can't write the implementation until you have the plan all written. So that's why we're doing it kind of, it appears helter-skelter, but it's not really.
That was all I had, unless you have any questions or anything for me. But yeah, what you see before you is ready to go, unless there's changes from the planning board.
Well, good. It's getting pretty cut and dried how we're doing it, and the system's working. So with that, is there any other business to come for this meeting? Hearing none. Peter, any comments?
No, not at this time.
John, any comments? Joe, any comments?
Maybe just a couple of quick comments that may really not have anything directly to do with Chapter 8 in terms of the Planning Committee's responsibility, but where is the budget behind this, and who's responsible for reconciling the budget to the plan? Is that done at the council level?
Well, the plan is a comprehensive plan. It's a long-range plan. It really doesn't tie into the budget, but as budgeted items come up, they are looked at to make sure that, well, is this a long-range town goal? And that's how it ties in. But there are no financial decisions related to the plan itself. Is that a good enough explanation?
Yeah, that's correct. It's really a policy statement from the public to staff and council to say that these are what we find as the goals for the town, and once zoning changes are made, we need to tie it back to the plan and make sure that things that we approve as staff are supported by the plan, and if they're not, then we need to kind of justify why they're not. So it's more of a policy direction more than anything.
Okay, all right. All right, that was my only comment. I agree with all the changes. It looks like it's well done.
Thank you. Robbie, any comments?
No.
I think we're done.
That is a record for any meeting ever.
Motion to adjourn.
Holy cow.
Make a motion, is that it?
Yes.
No comments from you getting any comments from the peanut gallery?
Well, I didn't ask for any.
You didn't answer me. Trying to make a
It's
motion.
not,
Okay, make
this
a
is
motion
the-
to adjourn meeting.
I'm turning my microphone off.
Yeah, once we get all this done, we'll
Hey,
take the
Joe,
whole
thank
thing
you.
to
Oh,
the
yeah.
public. and
Thank you.
say, Hey, this is what.
You're welcome to listen in on the
Definitely.
chatter as we
Because
leave.
it's like, when we did this thing, somebody came up.
You better cut it off.
Yeah, well.
Putting it